threshold. Mustard. Oh.
Welcome to Paradise, Michigan, Genesis, Season 3, Episode 36, The Final Countdown. Now, before we get fully into the game, I have to go over some rules and set the scene, and we are going to pick up where we left off with our game a couple weeks ago in the exact moment when the alarm went off. For tonight, you will be participating in a security breach challenge. Let me back up a moment. To get to this point that you are participating in this challenge, you all, under the time threshold of the weekend, have decided to pull a heist on the former security officer of the Nexus Project, Lieutenant Commander Adkins' home. Adkins, now deceased at the hands of Werewolf Billy, and TJ lost to the ether, saving Rosie from death, and in a battle within the Jealous Mirror against Andawa Aki. You specifically, the heist was to try to find the legal documents that Adkins actually stole from the Stapler house in our second season. Documents that prove, or rather show the last will and testament, and Billy's ownership or heir of the Stapler fortune, if you will. Along with any other information that you might find in there. In looking through the house, you finally found a gun safe that you opened, thinking, hey, maybe there's a false bottom or something in here. Coop saw a very peculiar looking pistol up in the top rack, pulled on it, activating a secret lever that opened a secret door to a secret tunnel, leading to a survival bunker that's also serving as a sort of vault. As you entered into this area, the door suddenly shut, an alarm went off, and you were told that you had 5 minutes to enter the override codes or lethal countermeasures would be deployed. And that's where, in just a moment, I'm going to replay that to reset the scene and set the tension. And we are going to enter our security breach skill challenge. Because we are going to be under a time limit, 5 minutes in real world will equal 1 minute in game time. So there will be a 25-minute timer that will show up on screen, along with a mechanism for showing successes and failures. There are 6 challenges to this skill challenge. Brains, 1 for each core attribute. Brains, brawn, fight, flight, grit, and charm. Each character may only attempt 1 challenge. Each challenge has 3 levels of difficulty. Low effort, high risk means a lower DC but higher penalties for failure and lower potential reward. A mid effort and mid risk has a medium DC, medium penalties for failure and medium potential reward. Or a high effort, low risk equals a higher DC, lower penalties for failure, higher potential reward. Or, as a 4th option, you may choose instead to improvise, in which case the game master will decide the effort or risk level. You must earn 3 successes before you earn 3 failures to complete the skill challenge. The way this is going to work, once we get into the challenge, and I've properly set the scene, you will decide who is going to use which skill first, and then I will tell you what the 3 challenges are. And you will decide if you want to do those or improvise. And then we will get to rolling. I would like to remind you that as you entered this place, Billy, it's a full moon, you're in full werewolf mode, same thing.
Both.
Coop, you entered an emotional hotspot and overloaded, and are currently on your knees, a psychological mess at the moment. Did I forget anything? Or does anybody have any questions? Yes, Jeremy.
Could you please describe what is in the room with us again?
Yes, I will do that as a way of leading into setting the scene. So as you entered this room, you entered a 20 by 20 bunker via a steel door. You went down a set of narrow stairs and then went through a steel door into this bunker that is part survival bunker. There's a couple of benches on either side. There's a couple of computer terminals. There are panels on the walls and a few flashing lights that almost look like think very much tropey 80s villain bunker. There's another weapon safe. There's an actual safe, like a small cubic safe. There was on one of the desks, there was a glass cloche that had a small black device that was had electrical currents charging across it. There is an arched entryway to a darkened second room that you have not seen into. There are pieces of furniture in here, like the couple of workbenches. One is, think of it as you enter the room. On the right would be more of a workbench. On the left would be more of like a computer and where that piece of tech is. And there's plenty of drawers, cabinets. There's cupboards in the corner, those kinds of things. The ceiling in here is probably about 12 feet high. Yeah, that is our scene. And as you all entered into this area, the door closed behind you, and you heard a computerized voice.
Fucking hate that. I hate it.
Alert. 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 Security breach detected. Quantum field generators online. Enter security override procedure to cancel lethal countermeasure deployment. You have 5 minutes to comply.
Wow.
We are now officially in the challenge.
Rosie drops her Funyuns, which is really saying something because Funyuns are Rosie's favorite.
The timer has officially started.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That doesn't sound good.
At this moment,
I'm gonna lay a trap.
at this exact moment, Coop, the intense emotional wave that was rolling over you ends suddenly.
Oh.
Billy, you involuntarily transform back into human Billy, and you have regular human Billy statistics.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Jeremy, or rather Laz, if you have any stored energy currently, it is gone.
Wow. Why don't you just fucking take a bat right to our kneecaps? This is fucked up. Okay.
That means our powers are gone. Our powers are gone. Or dampened.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we got to find
Yeah.
a way to
Well, we gotta
Stop
test
that.
him.
I thought this fucker was dead.
We
yeah,
gotta
he
test
might
him,
be
right?
dead, but he built this. So
Anne, can you like crush something or?
Yeah, Anne's gonna try to like bend something.
For the purposes of this challenge, I will be taking control of Anne at this point.
Oh no.
Anne will absolutely do that. I think Anne walks over to the workbench, just grabs hold of the end of the workbench, and you see her straining, her forearms straining, and she can't do anything. Also, she looks suddenly at you, Jessica, and she starts to back away until she hits 10 feet. and then she steps another 5 feet further away.
Oh.
And she kind of goes,
Thank God
whatever
for
force
small
has been holding you
miracles.
together has been
Perfect.
dampened.
Oh, interesting.
I'm just gonna start smashing shit. Should I just start smashing shit?
Okay, hold up, wait. There's computers in here. If I can override the system, then maybe we can do something and I can dampen it. But
Let me know when to
need
start
Don't do
smashing
it,
shit.
man.
okay. I'm gonna go over toward the computer array, like whatever it is. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna see what I can see.
Oak,
If I can get in and look at the computer.
I think I know the answer to this, but what skill, what core attribute are you challenging?
I am going to start with my brains. Gotta go big or
Attaboy.
go home.
Okay.
Go big or go home.
As you look at this
Preferably
computer system, it looks similar to computers you've seen in the Paradise Academy. It also looks similar to computers you've seen inside the Nexus project.
Okay.
You have your 3 challenges are you can low effort, high risk, attempt to hack the system by brute force hard resetting the computer, the hardware, by basically rewiring it. That is brains. Sorry. That's your low effort, high risk. Your mid effort, mid risk is to override the sysadmin permissions. Your high effort, low risk is to spoof credentials to generate false clearance.
Okay.
Or you can improvise. What would you like to do?
Oh God.
You know what? I'm gonna try the high effort, low risk.
You're going to attempt to spoof credentials to generate false
Smart.
clearance.
Yeah.
Smart.
We're gonna start on the to me that's starting on the easy, right? Like, so I'm gonna
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll make
High
our-
effort,
we'll make our
low
way up.
risk, spoof credentials.
Mm-hmm.
Your DC is
Yep.
18 to use the system against itself and trick it into thinking you belong.
Okay. Okay, hold up. That's a 38.
That's that sounds like a success.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
As you hack into the system, you find the proper area and you spoof your credentials and you convince the computer that you belong here.
Okay.
A measure, or rather a table appears. A system list listing out the entire countermeasures escalation table. You see a series of countermeasures ranging from physical attacks, gas attacks, laser grids, electrical shock floors, drones, turrets, etc.
Jesus Christ.
You have gained 1 success. Green light on the computer.
Well-
Also,
Enter security override procedure to cancel lethal countermeasure deployment. You have 4 minutes to comply.
Jesus Christ. Rosie runs into that other room, the one that we haven't seen into yet, with her bat. She's ready to just smash shit. She wants to smash shit. That she feels like this is the path.
you walk into the other room and you find that there is a dim light in this back room. There is a jail cell. And
Oh.
there is a person chained to the wall by
Jesus
legs and
Christ.
arms,
Oh my God.
slumped against the wall, not moving.
Are
There
they
is
okay?
no
Oh my God.
equipment or anything in this room.
I think Rosie calls for Jess. Jess, could you come in here and talk to this dude? Is it a dude or a lady or neither?
You would recognize this individual, as you have all met this individual 135 years ago.
Is it Mouse?
No, this is a once muscular, powerful man, sometimes wolf. It is a member of the Anishi tribe of wolves from South Manitou Island. This is Makata,
fucker. Oh my God.
and he looks as if he has been a prisoner here for a very long time.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think as soon as Jess hears Rosie say that, like, come here, and then she doesn't look like she's gonna go. She's focused, and then come talk to this man. She's like runs over.
And it's if you like, Rosie's like looking over her shoulder, and as soon as she sees you, it's like she's looks concerned, and then as soon as you're in there, Rosie's off and looking for other shit.
Yeah, Jess is gonna look. Is there a door? Is it locked?
There is a locked door. If
She's
you
gonna look
are... Sorry, go ahead.
She's gonna start like yelling at him to like, hello, are you awake, alive, Mr. Wolf guy?
There's no response.
Just gonna look for a key.
Rosie, as you run into the run around looking, you do see quite a few panels and flashing light panels and things like that. What skill are you attempting to use?
I want to use fucking brawn. I think Rosie is like,
welcome
this,
to,
and she just starts.
Welcome to tear this place apart.
Oh yes, dude.
Your low effort, high risk is brute force, open secured panels.
Mm-hmm.
Your mid effort, mid risk is brute force, open the manual door control panel.
Mm-hmm.
Your high effort, low risk is to open the panel and manually jam the quantum field generators, or you can improvise.
I'm gonna go mid.
Mid. You're going to attempt to manually open the door that has shut, locking you all in this place.
Okay.
You have a DC 15 to pry open the manual door control panel.
Oh man. Okay, here we go. Oh, it fell. Okay. That's a 11 on the die. I'm gonna spend 4 pops and make that.
You do not have domain pops available to you. They have vanished.
I fucking hate you.
The quantum field generator has temporarily removed your domain pops.
Did we know that going in? Can I go low high?
No,
now?
Jake deceived us.
I did not deceive you. I never once lied to you.
No.
And there is a way to get them back.
Okay.
Okay.
Rosie just starts smashing, and I think that she's smashing the wrong shit, and I guess that's my fail. I fail. I
need you to roll 1d6 and then add 6 to it. And
that's a 2, and that's an 8.
So Oak, you're going to know exactly what countermeasure is being activated as you see it light up on your menu. The cycling electrified floor grid has just activated.
Okay, the floor is lava.
Portions
Everybody up.
of the floor light up in a glowing grid pattern before surging with electricity. Safe zones constantly shift. Periodically, I will be asking you all to make a DC 15 flight check. You have a 25% chance of being shocked and taking an injury.
Everybody up. Everybody up.
I'm sorry.
Nope, it's
Rosie
fine.
does like jump up and like hang on a
Enter
shelf.
security override procedure to cancel lethal countermeasure deployment. You have 3 minutes to comply.
Fuck.
Okay,
Worth
3
noting.
minutes.
A medium challenge is a DC 15. Everybody,
Okay.
just
Everybody
FYI.
roll a flight check immediately.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yep. This is I hate this and I love this. At the
I am
same
so angry. 12. I got a 2.
time.
A 2.
I got it.
I'm getting shocked to fuck. I am wearing Chuck Taylors, which have a rubber sole. I am going to point that out right now.
All right.
I also have it too.
If you rolled less than a 15, roll a D100.
Oh god. 28.
You are good.
86.
95.
You're good. You're good.
63.
Good.
30.
Good. Is that everybody? What'd you get?
11.
Jess, you get shocked by one of the floor panels.
Christ.
Meaning, Jessica, that you are now stressed. You have taken an injury. Who's next?
Is there any way to have seen that Jess is about to get shocked? Could I try and intercept?
No.
Okay.
Because you attempted to save yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You've made your flight check.
People, time!
Yep. Great. I'm looking for grit.
You're going to make a grit check. For grit, welcome to May the force be with you, always.
Perfect.
Low effort, high risk. Do or do not. There is no try. Mid effort, mid risk. The force is strong with this one. High effort, low risk. I am a Jedi like my father before me. You will be attempting with these to interact with and affect the quantum field generator using what you know as your powers.
Okay.
Or you can improvise.
I'm going to go with high effort, low risk.
High effort, low risk. I am a Jedi like my father before me. You will need to roll a DC 18 to gain harmonic resonance with the quantum field generator and bypass its effects.
All right. Die roll has me sitting at a 14. I don't have the pops. Broke.
That's what I'm going to try to open that up next, but I need all the.
Okay.
So that is a fail.
Yep.
I need you to make another DC 18 grit check. As you reach out, Lash, trying to find the source of the quantum field generator, tapping into the harmonic resonance, something Laz is skilled with. What'd you get?
I got an 18.
Because you succeeded, you are not knocked unconscious for 3 minutes, nor are you dead and dying.
Oh my god.
You feel
like
like you just dodged a very powerful bullet. As the quantum field generator surges through you and passes immediately through you because you don't have the ability to grasp hold of it.
Shit.
Told you the stakes were high.
Okay.
I believe you have flight, fight, and charm left. Is that correct?
I would call it. Jess, how's everything going with our buddy?
He's not waking up. Does he wake up now that he's maybe been electrocuted?
Oh.
You haven't seen any sign that he's being electrocuted. Keep in mind he is in another room.
Oh yeah.
Jess is still, looking for a key.
If there's any, I know that it asks for protocols. Is there any way that I can start trying to see about ways we can get those meta over table? I'm trying to get the domain pops back for the rest of the team. I need to go through the computer to find that.
I will tell you it is one of your 3 remaining skills.
Okay.
As part of the challenge.
Okay.
As it sits right now, you have 2 failures and 1 success.
Okay.
Our remaining skills should be
flight,
fight, and
fight.
brains. Or sorry,
if
charm.
I tell you how to get your domain pops back, that somebody has to make that attempt.
Which one?
Enter security override procedure to cancel lethal countermeasure deployment.
Oh my God.
You have
Fuck
2
you.
minutes to comply.
It's got to be charm. It's got to be charm.
Yeah.
All right, here's the deal.
Sense that charm would be right.
Here's the deal. Charm. Make him an offer he can't refuse. Low effort, high risk. Shout, let it all out. Mid effort, mid risk. Everybody wants to rule the world. High effort, low risk. Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. The low effort one is to attempt to verbally command the security system. The mid effort is to trick the computer system into heeding only your commands. And are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. A DC 18 to appeal to Jake the Game Master to restore your domain pops.
Oh no.
My God. What do you want us to dance for you fucker? Oh my God. Incredible.
We're just a bunch of monkeys to you.
Dude, get it. You got it.
Should
It's
I go
all
with
you, dude. Appeal to Jake. You have more games in than anybody in this room.
I don't think that matters.
It's a DC 18.
DC 18.
Let's do medium.
Okay, you're attempting Everybody Wants to Rule the World DC 15 to trick the computers into only heeding your verbal commands.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right, roll it.
That's an 11.
Ugh, damn it.
The system has identified you as a threat. All countermeasures will also target you, but that is I'm afraid that is irrelevant. You have failed all 3.
Lethal countermeasures deploying in 10, 9, 8.
Rosie goes
7,
and like hugs Coop.
6.
Like
Okay.
she just like
Not
covers
gonna happen.
him with
Not
her
gonna
body.
happen. I'm gonna try to use my
4,
power to stop it. If I can
3.
use my power to stop it, is there a
I
way?
cover
You
Coop
do
with
not
my
have
body.
access to your power.
Lethal countermeasures deployed.
The room begins to fill
Oh my god.
with a sickly green vapors coming in
Wow.
from hidden vents in the walls, making breathing feel impossible. The room
no.
tilts, sound warps, and darkness presses in from the edges of your vision. And that is where we are going to take a short break.
Nexus project, I know it.
I think I got something in my teeth.
You have entered into the bunker of Lieutenant Commander Atkins. Something seems familiar about this bunker. You feel like you've been here before. You see the computers. You see the workshop. You see everything as I described it before. When suddenly, the door slams behind you.
Oh my god. We get to try again!
Alert. 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 Security breach detected. Quantum field generators
Let's do it.
online. Enter security override procedure to cancel lethal countermeasure deployment. You have 5 minutes to comply.
Bro, that is so fucking weird.
You
Rose,
have all of your knowledge from before. You have 5 minutes per in-game minute. 6 challenges, 3 successes before 3 failures. The challenges have not changed.
Wait, didn't we die?
I think we... I didn't see the other side, so I guess not.
I'm good. I'm good.
Fuck it.
You good? Okay.
Here we go again, and Rosie winds up and starts smashing fucking panels.
All right. Low
Harder.
effort, mid effort,
Smash
or
the
high
thing.
effort?
Yeah, high. So okay. I'm gonna go high effort, low risk.
High effort, low risk. Open the panels and manually jam. Wait, sorry. Wait, you're doing brawn.
Brawn.
Yeah, so this one you are opening the panel and manually trying to jam the quantum field generator. DC 18 to open the quantum field generator panel and override the system.
I meant to do the opposite one. I'm sorry. I meant to. I forgot which one was the DC, the lower DC.
Low
I meant
effort
to-
is the DC
low-
12. You are attempting to brute force open secured panels.
That's
DC
what I
12
meant
to
to do.
rip
I'm s-
open obvious panels and override part of the system.
I would want to do the
Do it.
DC 12
Yep.
one, please. Thank you.
It's a DC 12.
Here I go. Oh God, fucking damn it! I got a 9.
You have failed. It is high risk. That's 1 failure. Roll a D8 and add 12.
Oh God, no. 15.
Rotational shock pattern. The entire floor grid pulses in timed waves, forcing constant movement to avoid painful jolts. You have a 50% chance of being shocked. Everybody roll a DC 15 flight check now, followed by a D100.
Oh man, not again.
Shit.
11.
4.
Jessica got a 1.
Okay.
9.
3.
Oak.
Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Nope. That'll be. Hold on.
A little
Let's see.
urgency, people.
Sorry. Well, trying to add it up. It plus 1. So 20, 22.
It's more than 15, motherfucker.
It's more
That's
than
all you need to
15.
know.
Okay.
Jesus God.
All right.
I couldn't do the math. I rolled like two
All right.
doubles.
Tell me what you got on a D100.
21.
95.
1.
66.
94.
2.
All right. So, Oak, Coop, and hold on. There's so many buttons to press. Oak, you are now stressed as you take an injury from being shot. Coop, You are now stressed as you take an injury from being shocked. Jessica, you are now injured. Your injury from before persisted.
Oh, shit. That was not a mistake. Oh, no.
Jessica's gonna yell at the security machine to stop. And is going to...
So-
Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret.
Are you
Right?
going
Yeah.
to... Are you going for Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, to try to get your pops back?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, this is a high effort, but it is a low risk. Relatively low risk, I should say. You need a DC
man.
18 to convince me to give you your pops back.
Okay. All right. It's a D20. Let's do it.
Do it up. You can do it.
I got a 20.
You got a 20. Okay.
Yeah.
So, as a result of this D20,
Yes, dude. Way to go.
your domain pops have returned. Had you failed,
fuck.
you would have
Shit.
gotten a failure. But also, you would have immediately had to roll on the mystery grab bag table, and 10% of your domain pop total would now belong to me.
Okay, well, that didn't happen, so we don't have to
No,
worry
it
about
didn't.
Okay.
But you
Okay.
also now
Since-
have one success.
Big win.
One success,
So
one
since
loss.
we remember what happened before, does Oak still have to re-roll for brains, or
Yep.
is that success?
You remember what happened before, but you still have to redo
I
it.
still have to redo it. Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Do it.
I'm
do
good.
it, Chad.
I'm good. I'll go.
So
I go over to
are
the
you going to
computer.
attempt the same level, Chad?
Yeah. I mean, at this point, it's
Which
worth
one
it.
got
did you
pops
do?
now.
You did low effort, high risk to. No, you did
No, high-
mid effort
high
or
low.
high effort,
low.
low risk to open the panel and physically.
High-low.
Enter security override procedure to cancel lethal countermeasure deployment. You have 4
Okay.
minutes to comply.
Okay.
Wait. Rosie goes, wait, no!
Okay. I rolled a 15. Is that going to be enough? Or
It
do
is
I
not.
need to add? Not going to be enough.
3.
Okay. I'm going to add 3 pops then. I'll
Do it
add
up.
3 pops.
Yes.
So for the purposes of your clock,
Yep.
I'm gonna write down how many have been used, and then I will fix the total later.
Okay.
So 3 pops have been used.
Yep.
That is a
Get me to
success.
Success. Okay. There we go.
2 successes, 1 fail. Come on now.
All right, I'm gonna give Grit another go, trying to
Do it up. Yes.
get rid of this field.
Yes, Jeremy.
You reach out
Okay.
with your feelings. Reach out for the force.
All right, I got a 12 on the die, so I'm gonna hit 16 pops.
So
Or,
you are doing.
4 additional
sorry,
pops.
I'm-
No, 6 additional.
I lost.
pops.
I lost. Apologies. This is my fault.
You can always add time back if it's your fault.
Grit. Charm. Which one were you doing?
The high.
No, which
High
skill? Grit.
Grit.
You were
grit.
doing high effort, low risk. You need a DC 18
Correct. Yep.
to gain harmonic resonance.
Spend 6 pops to bump my 12 to an 18.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
1,
That's what
2,
they're there
3,
for,
4,
man.
Hit that high
5,
jump.
6. You gain full access to your powers, and you do not suffer any negative effects from the use of power tokens.
Let's go.
You all notice this is your 3rd success with 1 failure. You all notice the entire room begin to vibrate. And then you hear every panel, every bolt, every nut, every light in this room begins to shimmer with purple energy. Your entire field of vision flashes purple. I did not have time to set this up. I wish I did.
It's okay.
Your entire vision flashes purple. You have now succeeded at... Give me 1 second here. You have now succeeded at this challenge once, and you have failed the security breach challenge once. You have 1 success and 1 failure.
Whoa.
This is your 3rd attempt.
This is a rubber match?
As you enter Lieutenant Commander Adkins' bunker, everything seems very familiar.
I fucking hate this.
And the door suddenly slams behind you.
So if
Alert.
we know
Alert. Security breach detected. Quantum field generators online. Enter security override procedure to cancel lethal countermeasure deployment. You have 5 minutes to comply.
I know a rubber match when I hear one. This is that. This is that. It's the best of 3, bitches. And I kind of like go to slam the panels again, and I'm like, should I? I like look over at Laz, kind of not for permission, but just kind of like, yeah.
I mean, that's what's worked the last
And
2
I
times.
swing and start. It absolutely has not worked, but Rosie.
Which one are you doing again?
I want to do whatever one I did the last time. The low DC one. I'm sorry, I forgot the names. Your names were great and cool and clever.
The low DC, tear this place apart. Brute force, open secured panels. DC 12 to rip open obvious panels and override part of the system.
Fuck. The pops are gone again. Fuck, the pops are gone again. Shit, god damn it, no.
The only thing that has persisted is your injuries.
That's not fair.
So,
Who said anything about this being...
I got a 13!
Stepping into the room, having that sensation, is it possible to stop the door from closing?
You're gonna lose some fingers.
It's not impossible.
I got a 13.
What? Tell me what you... I'll tell you this. If you attempt to stop the door from closing, it will count as a success or failure towards this challenge. You have 1 success.
Yes. Rosie, like, gets the panel open and just, like, rips out a handful of
Also,
wire.
Rosie, you have found a manual override for Tier 1 countermeasures. Roll 1d6 and disable a random Tier 1 countermeasure.
3.
You have dismantled the flashbang vents.
Oh, good. Great. So we'll be able to see our death coming. That's awesome. Here
Who's
we go.
next?
Right. So can I
Yes.
attempt to stop the door from closing?
Mhm.
What skill are you going to attempt to use that's not brawn?
It's not brawn.
Brawn was
I
just
chose
used.
Brawn.
Oh,
You can also just back out.
Fight
Come
or
up with something
flight?
better.
So,
Flight might be.
can I,
You're hurrying.
can I fight
to...
it? Like,
This will be an improvisation. Since you're choosing to use fight, I'm going to tell you what your other fight options are in case you want to choose your mind.
Okay.
Change your mind.
sure.
Fight. We're not going down without a fight. Low effort, high risk. Find a weapon or tool to destroy countermeasures as they deploy. Mid effort, mid risk will allow you to disarm the alarm core, which will double your remaining time. High effort, low risk is to make a surgical strike on the countermeasures module, which will allow you to eliminate an entire category of countermeasures. Or you can improvise and try to prevent the door from closing.
All right. I think I'll do the low one, the DC 12.
You're going to instead try to find a weapon or tool to destroy countermeasures as they deploy.
Yeah, that thing.
DC 12.
We don't have pops, right?
Correct.
No.
So here's
Alright.
the good thing.
Not currently.
Here's the good thing. This is a different kind of effect. You don't have to roll that right now. You don't roll it until the countermeasure deploys.
Oh.
Oh, this is good. This is like an insurance policy. Okay, I like it. I like it. This is great. This is good.
Even if I was successful?
Well, that's the thing. You're choosing to prepare to take out countermeasures. So rolling will be to attempt to successfully stop a countermeasure. If you fail at it, if you rolled, did you roll higher than a 12 right now?
Yeah, I got a 15.
Okay, I'll let you keep that.
All right.
For the next countermeasure that deploys. Who's next? What would you like to do?
I mean, I can potentially take brains now. We can get that out of the way. So I can go over to the computer, try to knock that out, see if I can get that open.
Enter security override procedure to cancel lethal countermeasure deployment. You have 4 minutes to comply.
17.
Which one were you attempting?
Ooh. Let's go mid. Let's go mid.
You're attempting to override the sysadmin permissions. That is a success.
Okay.
You have 2 successes. You have access to tier 1 and tier 2 countermeasures. This will allow you to automatically override any tier 1 or tier 2 countermeasure.
Okay.
Nobody else wants to go. I'll go.
Do it.
All right. More grit. Trying to bring down this quantum force field. Oh,
high risk, high, medium, or low effort.
Low was what I was going for. Low DC.
Low DC. So that is do or do not. There is no try. You are attempting to. Okay.
But I whiffed it. It's a 9.
That's a failure. The quantum field generator creates a feedback loop in your mind. I need you to make a DC 12 grit check.
That's a 13. So just over the fence.
Again, you feel this quantum field generator trying to overwhelm you, and it almost knocks you unconscious, but you maintain your consciousness.
God, this place sucks.
Okay, so we've got fight is being used on standby. Brawn. All that's left, I believe, is charm and flight.
I think Jess. Oh, no.
Sorry, no. You're rolling good.
Jess is going to try the mid-level, the voice-controlled one.
That is, everybody wants to rule the world. DC 15, to trick the computer into only heeding your verbal commands.
Mm-hmm. That's a 12.
You have failed. The system has identified you as a threat. All countermeasures, regardless of the target, will now target you additionally. I need you to roll a D6 plus 6 on the countermeasures table.
That's an 8.
What is with an 8 total?
Yeah, D6 plus 6.
What is with you guys in these electrified floors?
God damn it. God damn it.
Billy.
Is this the one that I stopped?
This is the one you are able to successfully stop with your fight check, which
Good.
you have now permanently destroyed that countermeasure. What does it look like? Be as long-winded as you want.
Basically, I imagine this place is laden with not only guns and rifles and that kind of stuff, but there are melee weapons and tools in here, and the section that is like generating the charge. Billy grabs some crowbars, clubs, and swords, and just shoves them in there, breaking the different circuits. so that the floor is no longer able to be electrified.
That does not mean that I re-roll if that comes up. That means that that is permanently disabled. There is... Wait, I feel like there's two... I said there were two left, but I feel like...
Light
Oh no, that's your success. That counts as your success. That's that. My math wasn't working out.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
I got one. Billy got one.
Yep.
And are we 2-2 right now?
No, look at the computer below me.
Okay.
3 greens, 2
Oh.
reds. You have 6 sight.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
I didn't even notice the little buttons either.
As the entire countermeasure system shuts down, the timer flickers.
Oh.
The lights flicker.
Are back.
Your domain pops return. And you all feel... You do all... I need every one of you to make a grit check. As the powers that had left you surge back.
Ten.
Reminder, you do have your domain pops available to you now.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, bud. I am the grittiest.
All right, it looks like
Gritty.
Oak and Coop are getting a basically almost like a feedback surge as your powers return to you. I'm adjusting from high intensity to, I need to make a couple changes here. Oak, as your powers surge back into you, anybody looking at Oak sees Oak for a moment begin to flicker, glitch, stutter, rapidly ages 20 years, rapidly de-ages to an infant,
Whoa,
snaps back
whoa.
into his current age, flickers and shimmers around the room, suddenly slams into the side of the computer table, jostling everything on it, drops to the floor with a bloody nose and blood pouring out of his ears. Oak, you are now injured. Coop, for a brief moment, the very briefest moment, every emotion and every internal voice, seemingly in all of paradise, suddenly you can hear it and you can feel it. You feel instant anger, passion, fear, hate, love.
It's like the Dolby THX.
It is. It's the Dolby THX surround sound, and it puts you straight up into, again, blood pouring out of your ears as you are now injured. Interesting. All 3 of the top rows are injured, as Jessica remains injured from her ordeals.
Okay. And Rosie would go to whichever little probably is closest to her. Jess is still in the other room, and just like put. They're both bleeding out of the ears. Rosie would like put her hands on the side of their face and just kind of like try to take the injury.
So before you do this, Rosie.
Oh God. Oh.
To what extent are you trying to heal them?
Well, I heal back. To Rosie's knowledge, she heals back like immediately, so she would just go all in, like, because she would just like, you know, she
Okay.
The one time she tried it on Jess, it just went like whoop, and she was fine. So it's just like, yeah, whatever.
Okay, you
Let's
go to the
do it.
2 littles. You place your hand on them. And you are taking 2 injury levels to take them from injured to
both
healthy.
Of us?
Can I do them both?
You said you were going to.
I can. I didn't plan on this, but if I can,
That's what you said. You said
Yes,
you were
okay,
going to
yeah.
the littles to heal them both, right?
I said I was going to go over to the whichever little was closest to me, but I would like to do them both if I
Okay.
can.
I just want to. I don't want to force you into something you
no,
weren't attempting to do.
I would like to do them both if I can.
Rosie,
Mm-hmm.
describe for us as you place your hands on both Coop and Oak, bringing them up. That's going to take you down 4 levels.
Okay. I imagine
You're going to go
they're-
stressed to injured to critical.
I imagine that at the beginning, like Rosie has like her hand on like Oak's cheek and like reaches for Coop, and he's like just a little too far away. And so she's like, God damn it. And she like stands up and like grabs Coop by his little shirt and like drags him like a foot closer to her so she can put her hand on both of them. And I think she like has her hand on both of like their little chests and just kind of like closes her eyes and focuses like she did before and just like tries to take it on herself. This has become, she's done this, like, I think this is now the 3rd and 4th time she's done this. So she's kind of getting to be an old pro, I would think, or at least better at it.
What does the effect look like on you as you're taken to critical
me?
level?
I think, like, you see Rosie close her eyes, and then you see her, like, squeeze them tight, and then, like, kind of like her head, like, jerks, like, almost like she's been hit. And inside, it feels just like the most sudden and intense headache, like the worst ice cream headache you've ever had in your life, very suddenly. And then, like, she kind of, like, shakes it off and continues with this. And then there's, like, this wave of nausea. And then that subsides. And then it's just, like, every bone in her body is breaking at once, and then that subsides, and it's just wave after wave after wave of these horrible, just every horrible feeling, physical feeling you can feel.
I think at some point, like, Laz ends up like in front of Rosie, and he's like, "Hey!"
Shut up, Laz.
No. Hey, you're
Shut
good,
up,
but
Laz.
Look,
Give me a
you don't
second.
have to
Just give me
push
a
yourself
second.
So far every time.
Just give me a second.
They're good.
And Rosie, for a second, she looks up at you, and she's looking at you in a way you've never seen. She looks furious at you, and she says, "Lad, shut the fuck up!" And she, like, for a second, she sounds like Persephone, and then she shuts her eyes again and focuses back on what she's doing.
For a little while, Rosie, after healing the littles, you will be in critical condition, meaning you have taken their injuries, internalized them. Outwardly, you can try to put on a brave face. You show no signs of injury.
Mm-hmm.
But if you take another injury, you will be at the dead and dying condition.
Okay. I think once I realize they're fine, I take my hands off and I just kind of like stand up, and Rosie doesn't stumble, but when she stands up, it's that feeling like when you stand up too fast and you have low iron. Hashtag relatable. And I kind of like, there's like a little bit of a head rush, and I think she goes and just finds a computer like module of some sort, something to sit on, and she just like sits on it and just.
There's a cot in here. There's a couple of crates. There's chairs.
The nearest thing to sit on, and she would, and just kind of like, just take some deep breaths and just kind of zone out.
Coop,
while this is going on, during the challenge, for lack of a better word, Anne seemed to be able to move further away from Jess. Once things have kind of normalized, do they still seem to be, having the same limitations, or has that changed?
In what way are you trying to discern this?
I'm trying to take a moment to look like I'm breathing and looking in the surroundings, but I'm trying to observe, just visually the two of them moving about the room.
Make me a brains check. Or this would be a brains check. You're back to full wolf senses, by the way.
Okay. So that's a 17.
As you look around, you notice that Anne is standing right at that archway leading into the back room. Or no, wait, that's where you are, right, Jessica? You were still in that back room. Anne is actually on the other side of the room towards the workbench. She is holding onto the workbench, trying to look like she's just leaning casually against it. But she is white-knuckle gripping the workbench to prevent herself from being dragged towards Jessica. Jessica, you can feel that when the quantum field generators shut down. You feel that tugging between you and Anne. Are you doing anything to resist it, or are you moving to close that distance?
No, she is going to resist it. Well, I think if it's all right with you, she would have tried to phase through the bars to get to the guy.
So I think, you phase through the bars.
And now she can't.
And you're now sort of pinned against the bars, unable to move closer to this man.
Anne, get in here.
Anne looks to you, Billy, and says, I need to talk to you. Coop, you are not inundated anymore with any kind. Once you felt that initial wave, it passed. It's not persistent. And as Rosie healed you, you feel better, and you are not under any sort of duress from any emotional hotspots or anything. You have your full senses about you.
I feel pretty great. Oh, Rosie, you look terrible. Are you
Coop,
okay?
I have one more piece of information for you, where you dropped to the floor. In front of you is, partially under the computer bench, the safe. It's very slightly ajar.
Hey guys, I think I found a safe.
And Coop scoots over to it, and because he doesn't want Billy touching it with his wolf hands, just in case. He's gonna. What is it? And it's slightly ajar, huh?
Yep.
I mean, it's the law. Coop has to open it.
Yeah, obviously. Rosie doesn't move, but she does lean forward and is watching this.
Inside this safe, as you open it, you see that there are, immediately the thing that stands out to you is there are half a dozen stacks of cash. There's US dollars, there's German Deutschmarks, there's French francs, there's other currency from other countries that you don't recognize. There are at least 3 or 4 different passports, but there are other paperwork. There is a thick stack of papers bound like legal documents that actually says on top of it, Stapler family, last will and testament.
Yes.
There's additional file folders bound with rubber bands, thick folders of sheaves of paper. And there's a stack of 4 books.
Whoa. Papers incoming.
And Coop starts passing the papers out to Billy and Oak, whoever's nearby.
As you begin to pass the papers out, I'm imagining this almost top-down scene as this paperwork's being passed around, and we get glimpses of it. We see the Stapler last will and testament that names Billy as the sole heir of the Stapler assets. It also gives Billy a controlling stake in the Nexus project. There are files on all anomalies in Paradise, including each of you, all of the monsters, Persephone, Algernon. Within that is a folder called The Ascendants. That folder has dossiers on Algernon, Claire Spicer,
Oh my god.
Gertie the Gadget Gizmodo, Robbie D, Refrigerator Terry, and Anne.
Oh.
And Billy.
She's in our midst.
And Billy.
And Billy.
The stack
group.
Sorry. There are another set of papers that are a bit peculiar. These have your names on them, but they also have a series of numbers. Weirdly, there's a small section on them that lists an itemized detail of the contents of your pockets and your backpacks. There's numbers attributed to things like brains, brawn, fight, flight, grit, and charm.
What the fuck is this?
And above each of your names is another name. Rosie, Carrie, Jessica, M, Laz, Jeremy, Billy, Ted, Coop, Tomiko, Oak, Chad. And lastly, the 4 books. Small 8.5 by 5.5 hardback books. One is called Kids on Bikes. One is called Kids on Brooms. One is called Teens in Space. And one is called Kids in Capes. And as you take in all of these, we are going to take a break because I really have to pee. So
God damn
this is roughly where we would have normally taken a break
Little
anyway.
Two-breaker. And is this
after
a long break before we go?
This is a regular break after our sleight of hand
break.
earlier. So we are going to we're going to take a short break.
We're going to the Wiz Palace.
I'm going to the Wiz Palace. We'll see you on the other side. And we're back. The timer's gone. Your domain pops are back.
My
I
blood
do,
pressure's
speaking
down.
of which, I have to fix this. You're at 47 domain pops.
37, right?
You're at 47 at this moment. You're going to be at 38. Because of the ones you used. No, that's not right. Is it? No.
Math, yeah.
47 minus 9.
Wow.
38.
Yeah. Yep.
38.
You're right.
I did the math, then questioned it.
Why? It's not like there's a teacher in here or something.
Right.
If you do the math and Carrie corrects you, then you know you're wrong. But if
Yeah, but I had to
you're
correct
wrong,
Carrie
you're
because
right.
she had the wrong number. Because she refuses to do math on her off time.
She's not
You're
on the
right.
clock.
I'm off the clock.
All right. You have
So-
38 domain pops back.
So are we all collectively like did Coop hand out folders?
I kind of pictured
I
it like it's
did.
being handed around the group.
So I kind of like have the papers in my hand, but Anne kind of just said like, you know, Billy, I want to talk to you. So like I step up close while there is this space, this distance between her and Jess.
You do hear Jess had just called from the other room.
Right.
That she wanted Anne to come there. And Anne tries to move back just a little bit. And Jessica, you feel a slight tug from that connection. It's strained. It's at its limit. And Anne appears to be holding it so, which is pinning you against the bars. Unless you phase through, in which case you know you'll probably snap back a little bit. Billy, as you move in close, Anne reaches up with her free hand. She's still holding a death grip on the bench with her right hand, but with her left hand, she just reaches up and kind of lightly touches your face. Billy. And Jessica. No. She doesn't talk about herself in the third person. I screwed up. That counts. I screwed up two names. I tried to cover it a minute ago when it happened.
Yes! Bingo! Let's go!
Jessica, she says, Jessica and I, this force with the mirror gone, it's trying to pull us together, and there's only two outcomes. If we get pulled together, we're going to become one person. And only one of our personalities, one of us, is going to be dominant. And I know it's going to be Jessica. She's been out here longer. She's been in the world longer, and everybody likes her better anyway. I don't stand a chance. I'm going to disappear completely. It'll be worse than being trapped in the mirror world. But if I can sever the connection between us, then we can be two separate people.
Will that harm either of you?
It's not going to be easy. I need your help. And she leans in really close, almost like she's leaning in to kiss you. But she leans up and she says, quietly enough that she seems to be speaking in a way that she's hoping that only you and your wolf hearing can pick up. I'm not going to whisper. I'm not going to stage whisper because it'll get gated. But she whispers, Algernon is waiting for us. You still have a place. You can lead us. You can lead our team.
I don't think he can be trusted. I think he's lying to all of us.
You don't understand. You don't understand what's been happening with the Nexus Project. What's been happening that Algernon's been doing behind the scenes. You don't get it. Algernon is probably the most trustworthy of anybody we've met out here.
I don't know if I can agree with that. Look, I want to... If there's a way to keep you here, to split you and Jess up, that's not going to hurt anyone, I'm willing to try. I'm willing to give it an honest fight. But the second you start saying we need to trust Algernon, the group is only going to read us as villains.
Who cares what they think? If we go with Algernon, we won't have to worry about them.
You hear in the background Rosie's reading this, like, what the fuck are the Ascendants? And you like hear like leafing through papers. Time is ticking, you two.
So you won't come with me?
Let me think about it.
We don't have much time. I'm talking minutes, not hours.
Well, how would you go to him?
he's going to come to us.
And he can separate you, you think?
I don't need Algernon to separate me. I've got that covered. I just want you to come with me.
This is a tough situation. I see you're holding on. Let's go see what Jess wants. I'll make the decision when it's time.
She runs her fingers across your cheek, grazing her fingernails just briefly, just kind of stroking the side of your face. And then she lowers her hand. Okay. And she looks over your shoulder and she says, Jess, you should come this way.
No, there's a guy. We gotta wake up this guy. We have to get him out.
There's a guy in here?
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to say. What have you two been doing? And then she looks at you both and is just like, ew.
Anne is making no move to let go of the bench. But you can walk away from her if you want, Billy.
I'll walk in the direction. Because how far away is this other room? Like,
if you figure you guys are midway through the just a little, like right around midway into the big room. I mean, Jess herself is actually about 12 feet away. So it's not that
during
far.
The challenge, would we have seen or heard this guy?
The guy hasn't made any noise.
He was unconscious.
He was unconscious, chained to the wall, and Jess had gone to the back room. It was kind of darkened. They could only really see when they went back there. But now, after this challenge, all the lights have come up, and you can see that there is absolutely a emaciated form of one of the Anishi. And Billy, you would know that with the full moon outside of the quantum field generator being on, this Anishi should be able to transform.
Mm-hmm.
And you sense it as you just no need to even roll or anything. You can see it and you can almost smell it in the air. He's bound hands and feet with silver chains.
So
the other thing,
as I kind of walk.
Go ahead.
As I walk into the room and I kind of like get that silver odor in my nostrils, I'll kind of like involuntary growl. We need to get those chains off of him.
Yeah, will you tell Anne to get her ass in here?
Anne, please.
Billy, make a whatever. I think it's your flight we use for your sense of smell.
Uh-huh.
You're sensing another wolf.
Any of those keys you pick up look like a cell key, Rosie?
5.
That's a good. Rosie kind of digs into her pocket and starts looking through, and kind of looks over and is like, Laz, could you take these in to help them? And she kind of would just toss them towards you.
What are you tossing?
A ring of keys that I found on the way into the Adkins place.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This house.
What'd you get, Billy, on your roll?
5.
It's very faint. It's not something you're used to smelling. From somebody you're not familiar with. But a 5 will be enough to just get you that very thin connection of memory. This is the scent of a dead wolf.
Oh.
This Anishi man, you don't know how long he's been dead. It hasn't been terribly long, but he died in captivity by Lieutenant Commander Atkins.
So I will go. Is like a full on like cage with a lock and all that kind of stuff?
Yep.
Is Anne coming? Like, is Anne moving?
Anne is not moving towards you.
Oh my god.
Okay, Jess is going to push with all of her might against this.
All right. What is Anne's brawn, I guess?
20.
Is it 20? Are you guys 20?
Yeah.
No, Anne is
so-
20, isn't she?
No, I just add +4. So
Oh, that's
my
right.
brawn is 4, but it's +4.
Your brawn is 4?
Well, both of our brawns are 4.
What was Anne's previous stat block? Give me a second. I actually have it here.
Hey, while Jake takes a second, why don't you check us out on redbubble.com. At redbubble.com, we got all kinds of great shirts like the one I'm wearing, the one Jeremy is wearing, the one Tamiko is wearing, and so many others. You can get logos for this game or any of your fantasy games. You can get our logos on t-shirts, tank tops, mugs, stickers, hoodies, pillows, puzzles, and all kinds of other cool stuff. There's almost always a deal at redbubble.com, especially if it's your first time shopping. So why don't you check us out today at redbubble.com. Just search mini terrain domain.
All right, so what is your brawn?
D4.
Anne is rolling with a D12.
Yep.
Oh, that was a journey.
No.
That's a 9.
Yeah, that was a journey.
That went
Okay,
over a
I'm gonna-
12, a 1, a
I
10.
took a trip.
I am going to spend 3 pops.
Yeah.
It did explode. I rolled a 7.
Whoa.
Okay.
Beat the hell out of your sister, Jess. Do it.
Yeah. Jess is getting angry, and also I imagine there's this scenario that flashes in Jess's mind, which is the moment between Jess and Anne when the mirror shattered. And they had that reconciliation, and Anne had made a promise to Jessica, and I think she even says that of just she kind of senses something is going on, and she's like, no, you promised, as she wrenches her body.
Oh, ow, my heart.
As you pull, who was it that was bringing the keys?
I tossed the keys to Laz to head that
Okay.
way, and Rosie's still just sitting.
I mean, we're not talking a huge distance, so you're able to
No,
have,
no, I know. Just
in this
across.
time, handed the keys, Laz, either to open the cell yourself or handed them to Billy. Anne
So
gets...
when the cage opens, Billy will go, to the man, and he'll put his hand on the guy's head or chest, whatever feels natural, and he'll shapeshift, and he will just howl to basically say goodbye, pouring out the emotions of everything that we've just gone through, offering up what little apology I can to this guy, hoping that his spirit will be able to rest knowing that the one responsible for it has been dealt with.
In this moment is when all these things are sort of playing out simultaneously, and Anne gets pulled away from the bench as Jessica uses all of her might to just pull on that connection. And partway through the pull, kind of lets herself be hurled that distance towards you, and she slams into the bars just on the opposite side, so that even though Billy's opened the door, you were still sort of kind of pulled against these bars, and she connects, grabbing onto the bars, sort of slamming a little hard, but Anne is very powerful and can take it. You actually see the bars bend a little bit.
Wow.
And Anne says, right about the time Billy starts to howl, and I imagine this almost like a low-grade howl that starts to build, Anne leans into you, Jessica, and says, I figured out how to stop this. She looks you in the eyes and says, promises? They're always broken. Jess, I would like you to make a grit check.
That's a 2.
As Anne says this, you realize how she figured it out, what it was that she figured. The only thing that could sever the connection between the two of you. Betrayal.
Oh no.
The grit check was to recognize, which you do recognize, but are not able to withstand. As you look down where Anne crashed into the bars, both of her hands are like this on either side of your abdomen. And as she pulls them away, you see that her fingernails are silver and 6 inches long. As she pulls them out of your insides, covered in blood. And she leans in closely and says, God damn it.
No.
She leans in closely and says, I never wanted it to end like this. And you see, she then cocks her head and says, but I'll take the win wherever I can. And you see her kind of smile a little bit, and you see that she has in her mouth 2 sets of silvered fangs. And with the connection broken between the two of you, she retracts her nails into her hands, and Billy's howling continues, and Anne turns away. This is too much. I can't take it. And she quickly moves past you, Laz, and into the room.
Hey, what?
He's dead. The man in there, he's dead. And she runs towards the door, rips it open with her strength. You hear almost the twisting of metal.
Wasn't the door already open?
No, the door just became unlocked. The door did not open when the challenge ended.
Would Rosie notice that Jess is not 10 feet behind her? Or no? Go ahead, Em.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, if Laz is like there, like at the door as Anne is running out, Jake, if you'll allow it, like, I think Jess like looks to Laz, and Laz, you can see the color draining, like from Jess's face, as you see her. She's holding onto the bar. She's like white knuckling the bars, and she slumps down on her knees
and you see blood pooling where
Jess?
Jessica slumps.
Jess, you okay?
I don't think Jess answers you. She is like,
You are in critical condition at this point.
yeah,
Wait, you rolled a 2, didn't you?
yeah.
I hate to do this.
I think she is done. Like,
You're not
she's-
done, but you are in the condition that is called dead or dying.
Yeah.
And as Rush, dang it. Now I'm making up words to mess your names up with. Laz, as you rush to Jessica, Anne, with the door partially open, looks right at you, Rosie, and says, Anne needs you. Oh, dang it! Jessica needs you.
What are you talking about? What happened?
Go.
I would stand up and go. Rosie's not putting it together, most likely, and I would run into the room.
Before, can I do this before? You see, Jess is going to like look at Laz with sudden focus, and she just shakes her head. She can't speak, but you can see her shake her head, and she looks to Rosie and back to you with like desperation, and just is like shaking her head.
He just kind of looks at her and he says, I'll try.
Oh God. Jesus fuck. And
Oh no.
Rosie goes into the room and just, she's hurting for certain still. And she like looks at Jessica, and just for a half a second, she's like, oh, Jess. And she for a second is scared because she knows what doing this would mean.
Hey. Laz like puts his hand like on Rosie's forearm. You can take health away too, right? Like you can siphon like essence.
I'll be fine. Yeah, I guess. Why?
Do it to me.
What are you talking about?
Use some of the health that I have. Like, take my blood. I don't know how it works, but take some of me and give it to her so that you don't have to like switch places with her again.
Okay.
Well,
and
while this is happening, am I still out of it, or have I noticed what's going on here?
By now, the commotion, you would know what's happening. Before you react, I want to give Coop a chance to react, because Coop was in the process of reacting as Rosie was rushing back there.
Well, Coop was just confused, and he sees Anne like tearing off the door and getting ready to like.
She doesn't fully rip the door off. She just kind of opens it with such strength that it sort of bends the hinges, and she's slipping through the door as she sends Rosie over.
Anne, where are you going? You can't leave Jessica.
Make a charm check.
Yes, the fuck I can.
Charm versus charm.
Bye.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's an 18 on the die, which makes that a 19. I'd like to spend a pop to make it a 20.
Coop is.
You don't
gonna
need to spend
fucking
any pops
scanners
because
Anne
is rolling a D4.
Oh,
what a loser!
why did I think that Anne had a D20 also?
That's a triple crit. Oh, sorry, wrong game. Fuck. Sorry.
Anne pauses on the steps. She stops. And she's illuminated by the fluorescent lights in this hallway, leading the stairs leading up the secret tunnel. And she looks down at you. And she just looks at you with the saddest look imaginable and says, "It has to be this way, Coop."
And I don't understand.
There was no world in which Anne... I don't know why I keep doing that. There was no world in which Jessica and I can coexist. It was always going to happen this way. And
Wait, what was gonna happen?
You better go to Jessica.
Coop looks over at Jessica and sees her on the ground and looks over at Anne and his little brain hamsters. And his expression drops.
What did you do to her?
Jacob, Coop is going to attempt to hold Anne in place with his mind powers.
Hold person. Yes,
Dude,
let's go.
hold person. Let's go, dude. It's like super hypnosis, man.
Telekinesis, Kyle.
Okay, I just realized why I'm struggling with this. That's the first
I would
edition
assume-
book. I need
Either
to-
roll off or a D100.
No, it's power tokens. You're trying to use your power tokens, so it's going to be a DC.
Nice. Get a freebie.
You get one freebie. You are trying to.
I'm
That's me.
all in, motherfuckers.
Plus
so
4.
I'm gonna roll
Yes.
this thing up to 8 times.
Fucking all in.
Plus 4.
Oh my god.
You've never tried to hold somebody in place like this?
Nope.
That's plus 4 plus 4 is 8.
That's cool.
12.
It's close proximity, so there's that.
This is a DC 16. Based on degree of control, experience, deviation, and scope.
All right, who's counting?
I'll do it.
Freebie. Is
Freebie.
a 4.
4 on the freebie. 4 on none.
1 on 1.
5 on 1.
4.
That is 9 on 2.
1.
10 on 3.
4.
14 on 4.
6. Explode. For 8.
So that is 22 on 5.
You spent
Did it.
5. You spent 5 power tokens.
I did. I think.
Blood. Coop has more blood coming out of his ears.
Yeah.
Fresh blood.
What's a little more brain loss in one day?
Eh.
That's fine. It's a D4 anyways.
So what did you end up with?
22 on 5 dice.
Anne is going to use her power to try to break free of this as you're holding her.
Wow.
This has to be...
This is like fucking Dragon Ball Z, man. It's like 2 of them.
That is a 1
What a loser.
on the freebie.
Okay, I'll help you count.
Sorry,
1 on
Anne
0.
does not get a freebie. I take that back.
1 on
That
1.
is a 1 on 1. Six on 2. 10 on 3.
14 on 4.
14 on 4. Explode. $11. 25 on 5. You still have more power tokens you can spend to increase Anne's DC.
I'm doing it.
Do
Okay.
it, Coop.
So we're both at 5.
You're at 22 on 5 right now.
I'm on 4. Sir, I think.
No, you hit 23 on 5 was
I had
what
a freebie.
Carrie.
Oh,
Right. We
is
don't
that
count
right?
your
5?
freebie. So you were at 5.
22 on 5 is what you had.
Yeesh.
Okay.
All right. That's a 5.
27 on 6.
That's a 1.
28 on 7.
That's a 6 and a 3, so that's 9.
That's 37 on 8. Wait a minute. You don't get more than 8, right? Or do
Nope, you don't have any more at that point.
you?
So 37.
is
I
where
have
you're at.
3
That's a
more,
damn
and I'm
good
at
total.
25.
And
Damn
Coop
good
passes
total.
out.
Fuck.
30.
30 on 6.
33 on 7.
33 on 7. You get that one. 1. Hex. 1. 1. Oh,
my
no.
God.
That's a tie.
That was
That's
almost.
37 on 8. 37 on 8. Both of them have 37 on 8. What happens?
So this is going to be interesting. Because they both used all 8 power tokens. Coop, you are exerting full psychic powers to try to get oh, there we go. To try to get Anne to be held in place. Anne is using full physical powers. And you actually see Anne, as she's struggling, straining against you, you see her gritting her teeth, and almost involuntarily you see what only Jessica had seen, which is these silver fangs growing, extending again. And she actually moves down a step involuntarily, and you see her throw her hands out, and you see those flashes of 6-inch silver claws digging into the concrete on this stairwell as she's straining against you. Meanwhile, everybody else is in the other room, not really paying attention, as
Got other shit on our
Jessica
plate.
appears
minute.
to be bleeding out.
I think I'm in the room with Coop. I think I'm the
Yeah.
only
Yeah,
one
I think-
in the other
Oak
room
is,
with
Yeah,
Oak
you're
is
right.
out there.
Bear witness, Oak.
So I'm
witness.
watching this, and I know that Jessica's in the other room. I know that all this went down. Is there a way that I can use my power to assist Coop and like help with the time dilate, like using time dilation? If there's any way to like slow her even further, so that like it locks her in. So I'm controlling time around her. He's physically controlling her body. I'm gonna try to lock her in place.
I mean, they're so close. All Oak has to do is just like, poop, like push the domino. Just
Fern harm. It's up to you. I just think that like right now
I'm cool
he's-
either way. I'm kind of cool with the narrative of Anne gets away, like,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and-
either way
way.
works.
and then becomes
But I'm offering to
So-
offer the help.
I
action.
need
another adversary.
Yeah.
Coop, I need you to make a brains check.
There you go, buddy.
Yep, that's
Sorry.
par for my course.
Nope, that would have been a bingo square. I didn't want you to make a brains check. I wanted
Oh.
Oak to make a brains
Oh,
check.
okay. Yeah.
Thank
I
baby
have
Jesus.
I have made so many name mistakes tonight.
Okay.
I even called
Shame that that's-
Rush at one point.
All right. So
just
that's
rush.
I mean,
Coop's
I'll
had
take
too
it.
much brain leak out of his
So-
head so far. Like, it's
surprisingly
You
no,
call him
because
Tom Sawyer.
I rolled a 22. So I think moment of clarity.
So this was
Yeah.
to see if you can comprehend what's happening,
Okay.
because it's kind of this silent struggle between the two of them. And I think there's this
Yeah.
moment where we see Oak kind of going, wait,
I
recognizing
got you. Yeah.
what's about to happen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And because as you're making this connection and before you try to expend your power,
Yeah.
I need both Anne and Coop to make grit checks.
Okay.
Now, this grit check, I'm going to tell you what it is, what the DC is for both of you. and what's at stake here, because you both just went full power token to full power token. I made this table a long time ago. That is when we started doing power tokens. And a full use with all of these conditions potentially is death or permanent loss for both of you. Now the DC
Quite low, right, Jake?
it's a 2.
Yeah, it's like a DC 3.
No, the DC is actually going to be tiered.
I have a D8.
And let me check.
Oops, already lost a
Anne is rolling a D8 as well for grit. This is going to be a DC 7 to maintain consciousness.
We can do this.
Or you can attempt a DC 10. Hold on, I'm flipping something here. All right. DC 7. We're going to roll it. Grit check.
5.
Also 5.
Whoa. Whoa.
Now,
The consequences are the same.
as you're recognizing what's happening, you see both Coop and Anne collapse.
Oh, jeez.
Anne tumbles down the stairs, scraping. There's actual sparks for a moment as these silvered nails drag across the concrete. She lands like a sack of potatoes at the bottom of the stairs, partially in the door. Coop drops to his knees. His eyes flutter and roll back into his head, and he drops face first onto the floor. I think what I would like to do is, and I'm going to state this openly since you and I are both going to be rolling this. We're going to roll a D100.
Yeah.
This is not going to be a sliding scale.
Okay.
Coop,
Let's go.
if you roll a 75 or higher, 76 or higher, same for Anne, you will permanently lose your powers. If you roll a 96 to 100, you will die. Or be in the dead dying condition, I should say. Does that make sense?
Yes, Carrie, do you want me to roll other dice besides yours? Just
Nope,
in case?
I want you to roll mine. They're magic
right.
and they're not going to
Do you want me to roll digitally or do you want me to roll physical dice?
It's up to you, my dude. 51.
So you are
I would have felt
unconscious.
so bad. I was all confident, but I was that.
I'm going to
real. That
use
was
the
fake.
on-screen digital dice roller that I've been using all along.
Bro, if you kill Anne with your mind,
33.
If you had rolled 53, that would be so freaky.
that's
That
like
would
so
have-
weird.
that
Yeah,
would have.
right. Oh my god.
I don't have a set of dice immediately on hand. The ones I wanted to roll physically, just to see, are these.
Your
Which-
blood splatter one?
No, they're the ones that
Oh.
Carrie gave me that are the green with brass numbers.
Oh, the cursed dice. They will kill you.
79. She would have permanently lost her powers.
Oh, why didn't you roll those ones, Jim? I got everybody dice.
Okay,
There was a
so-
reason. They're loaded.
Yeah. So, as this happens, Oak, you see this. As they both collapse, unconscious. I want the camera to follow Oak down to the floor. Dang it! Coop!
We're basically the same person, bro.
Jesus.
We're basically the same person at this point. so it's
Remarkable.
fine.
You can tell I
That's
put
rough.
all my brain power into the challenge at the front end of this stream.
Yeah.
As the camera follows Coop to the floor. And we do see, as he collapses unconscious, the eyelids flutter. And we see a little bit of steam coming out of his, across the floor.
He's fine.
To show that he is
cool.
alive. The camera moves across the floor to that back room where we see the others gathering around Jessica.
Yeah. And I look at Laz and I kind of nod and I'm like, there's no time. Just hold my hand. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. Okay.
And I do that and I put my other hand on some of Jessica's wounds. There's a lot. So like, it's not, so I just put my hand on there and I close my eyes and I try to focus. I'm trying to, any little nudge is going to kill me. So I guess Rosie's first focus is on helping Jess. And the second focus is on taking what she needs from Laz to survive.
At the same time, when Billy acknowledges what has just transpired, essentially right next to him, I have a first aid kit, and as a scout, I like to think that I'm, first aid and CPR certified. So I would also like to offer whatever kind of assistance I might be able to do, non-magically.
Rosie doesn't know how to. Rosie's too focused on what she's doing right now. She probably doesn't see you.
Billy, roll me your flight check.
Flight 7.
When you came into this chamber to check on the Makade, the Anishi wolf, you smelled death. As you turn your attention to Jessica, you smell that same scent. Rosie, as you touch Laz and Jessica, you reach out with this power that you have that allows you to tap into the life force of someone. You feel the beating heart of Laz. You sense the warmth of his body, his life. But when you touch Jessica, there is only coldness. There is the tiniest last flicker of a candle of life. And as you touch her, you sense it go out. As you are all sitting there watching, Jessica's blood, much of it now pooling around her slumped body, begins to take on a slightly different hue. It moves from a bright red, a dark red to a bright red, but then begins to take on an almost violet hue. And small electrical charges begin to dance across it. And they move up through the wounds and into Jessica's body. As this violet energy begins to dance below the surface of her skin. Laz, it has a harmonic resonance to it that you recognize. You've attuned to this frequency before. It's the crystals in the cave. And as the energy dances across under Jessica's skin, It becomes brighter and brighter, and then Jessica vanishes. A few violet arcs of electricity dance across the pool of blood, still remaining on the floor where she was just a moment before. In fact, you see the blood, the thick, almost beginning to coagulate blood, where her body was, moving to fill in that void where she was just a moment ago, as Jessica vanishes.
I think like Rosie's hand like goes through where Jessica once was, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Your hand drops to the floor into Jessica's still warm blood. And
I
that
think Rosie. Oh yeah, go ahead.
is
No,
where we are going to end tonight's session.
Looking at her hand. Oh, I'm gonna kill this bitch. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna kill her. I'm done. It's fuck that. Nope. 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 That hurt my heart. My chest hurts right now. So.
I read that as Anne's a toady.
Anne has toady.
Yep, it has toady.
That's toady.
Em, I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say our goodbyes. Thank you to everybody who joined us tonight. Thank you to Monte DL for subscribing for 67 months, to Miko for 85 months, Toward 7210 for 31 months, Skoldsy2 58 months.
That's a lot of months.
And I did award all of those at the beginning. Thank you to everybody who tuned in
like crazy
and hung out with us in the chat. We always appreciate that. Love seeing all the activity, even if I can't participate in it. And even though I seem to twist and bend the rules to my whim and really yank these guys around, they still keep coming back every week. I love playing with them, and I love your guys' dedication to the story and seeing where this goes. Even in death, Dice on Ice dropping in that 78-month sub.
Hard ass.
I will fix that total after we're done here, but that'll put you guys back up to 36. So with that, I want to say a huge thank you, as always, to the amazing Chad, Tamiko, Carrie, Ted, Jeremy, and Em, without whom this would just be me talking to myself for a couple hours. With that, we're going to end the stream the same way we end every stream. You can say it with me if you want.
Anne has